I see she a gold digger. Guys, I'm really nervous to try this. Cheers. It smells like the other one.
Just give it a swig. You might love it. And she doesn't like it.
It's interesting.
No.
It's not the other one.
Oh, well, that works.
But hold on. The only reason I was making that face is because I was convinced that it was going to taste the same. Because it looks exactly the same. No, it's kind of refreshing. The other one was like a milk. Like it tasted like straight, like thick.
No, thank you. Who's milking mangoes? Why is that a thing we're doing? What? Mango milk? I mean, I understand it's like probably a thing, like in a can. I'm good. I want my mango milk in a jar.
Hey yo.
Pause. That's not what I meant.
I don't even know what to say to that. Good morning. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I know in the intros and outros this week I've been wearing this hoodie, but actually we filmed those intros on like Monday and it's Friday, so this has been washed instead. Please don't shame me.
Goodbye.
I brought snacks.
Wait, okay.
Should this be our thumbnail?
Okay. I'm one of those trashy people that doesn't pull this all the way off. If it bothers you, study it. Look at it and know that I'm going to eat these with it on there. Drives my boyfriend crazy, and I love it.
You're just going to let it dangle there?
It's been there for literally 2 weeks. Me and that dangly thing were locked in.
That dangle thing is insane.
Stop it. Listen. Yeah, that's right. Fight for your gummy bears.
No. We're going to put the dangler over there in the trash where it belongs. Well, recycle, actually. Can I recycle this?
There's only 2 of us, obviously.
Obviously.
But at least it worked. And we need a pod, so here we are.
Hold on. I need a couple of these before I carry on. They're way better than I thought they were going to be. We filmed an episode like this last week, and then it didn't save. So,
YouTube doesn't like us.
So. Literally. So we're going to do the same thing, but different categories. Also, this is part 1 to the video that we're posting on the 11th. Happy birthday, Addie. For Valentine's Day. So, in the episode that didn't save, rude, we assigned
literally.
We did an anonymous thing that gave one of us to each other, like Secret Santa, but we're calling it Secret Cupid. And we're gonna unbox it for you on the next pod. So.
And have we decided if we're gonna do the vlogs of us getting the stuff or not?
I say we should, but I tried vlogging and it it went south. But I can vlog me going to get the box and ship it out.
I was just gonna vlog me packing it. Oh, so it wouldn't be a vlog, it'd be me packing it. But
okay. Mine's gonna be 2 minutes long.
I've got to pack my person's thing twice. Once for this channel and once for the ASMR channel.
You're gonna take it out of the box.
You damn Skippy. Yeah.
We could just pack it and do a voiceover, 2 voiceovers.
It's so inauthentic, I'm the real deal. Yeah, I'm
is it more authentic to undo it and redo it twice and have both audiences think it's the only time you did it?
I'm bleeding the 5th, damn it. Get out of my face. Ah, what you get for talking shit about my authenticity? Not you coughing up a bear.
You're insane.
Of the gummy variety. Don't go
I
south on
keep
me.
thinking it's gonna be like the other drink, and I keep getting really scared, like mid entering my mouth.
Hey yo, relax.
I was gonna say mid throat, okay, and then I.
Whoa! Pardon me? What happened to hi? How are you? How's the weather? Like, what happened? The hell?
Oh my god, I haven't had these in forever. They're so good.
They're an elite Cheez-It, by the way.
Hmm?
Those are an elite Cheez-It.
Thank you. You know what? I created these bitches because when I was in 6th grade, my best friend and I, that same best friend. No. That same best friend that ended up moving in with me and then went psychotic. That best friend, before she lost her mind.
Okay.
We would have, because she lived across the street from me. Well, her dad, her parents were divorced.
Oh.
So her dad lived across the street from me, and he had this little like portable campfire thing, and we would put Cheez-Its on the marshmallow skewers and roast them in the fire until they got toasty, and then eat them. And
that is the most psychotic
years before these came out. And then these came out, and now they're both our favorite.
No offense, that's probably the most psychotic story I've ever heard in my entire life.
But they were good.
I've never heard anyone be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go roast my Cheez-Its over a campfire." Like, what?
I definitely set a few on fire.
Well, speaking of icks, I just found one. I just discovered an ick. Someone roasting a Cheez-It.
DIY extra toasty cheeses, but do it with parental supervision.
Do it with what?
Parental supervision.
I thought you said parental supervision. I was like, what the hell is that?
What does that mean?
I was like, what is that? And
hi, good morning. What? How are you?
Pardon? Perdona me? What's happening? Yes, I said
Perdona me.
I said it white on purpose. Shut up. The comments gonna be like, that's the whitest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I know. Hello, I said it like that on purpose.
Yeah, they would if people would comment. I'm talking to you.
Oh, I'm gonna stay in my lane over here.
Maria!
Huh? Oh, you said Dorito. I was like, what? Why are we screaming about a Dorito?
Hi, hello, how are you? Okay. What category should we go with today?
I love that you think I remember those categories from last week.
I don't even remember. Okay, we've got. I'm gonna do the ones that we didn't go through because we read all of the ones in the other one. Hygiene icks.
Oh no.
Communication icks. Eating icks. And that's it. We went through the others.
I guess we'll just do those three.
But pick one.
Do the high communication.
We're literally both eating, so
yeah. Let me talk it out first.
On page 69. No, it is on page 69. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, bye.
Oh my fucking word. The first one would get me mad because, like, not even mad, like angry, like mad, like insane. That kind of mad. Because I was an English major for 3 years. So they said
not you put the glasses on.
When they say you shouldn't take it for granted, like the countertop.
I can honestly say, like, I've talked to and dated quite a few people that have issues with like spelling and like grammar, I have never heard anyone do that.
I have.
Is that a thing we're actively doing? Like, don't take me for a countertop. Like,
Don't say we. Don't group us in with those people. But people are doing that.
don't take it for granted. Why stop there?
Yeah, I won't take it for cobblestone either, ho. Thanks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's not take it for marble, limestone. Like, why should we end with granite? Why is granite the line in the fucking sand? Like, let's just go ahead and go all in.
Don't take it for rose quartz.
Don't take it for brick. Don't take it for like cinder. Like,
don't take it for lapis lazuli. Okay, let's move on. Minecraft, my ass. Okay.
Whoa! I have no idea what just happened. I'm like, wow. I was like a different. I just got zapped on another planet. We're speaking Klingon. I'm like, what are we doing? Like you said,
Klingon's insane.
fucking dweeb. What the hell?
Oh my god. You did not hit me with a Spock.
I did. No, the other day, my cousin called me a nerd, and he said if I put your ass on a rope, you'd be a nerd's rope. And I don't know why that is my sense of humor to a T. So, like, if you ever wonder where I get it from, it's just like my whole family's like this. That had me on the floor. I was cackling on the ground. You know how hard it is to get me rolling? I was ROFLing. That's effort. To get me on the floor, I'm not a small chick. To get me on the ground is effort.
I was ROFLing.
What?
You said I was ROFLing.
Did you say what is it?
No, I said you said.
Like, oh my god, I'm so old you don't even know what ROFLing is.
No, I know what that is.
I thought that was like cool and hip still. The only thing hip is my broken hip. Apparently, ignore me. Carry on. About due for a hip replacement. Let's move on. Crazy. Give me another ick, damn it.
This is talking with or talking at you instead of with you.
That's how you get blocked.
Real.
And I'll block you in real life too. I just shut up until like you're not even there. Like, did you? Oh no.
I lost my phone.
Don't set your car on fire with your extra toasty cheeses.
I'm not making them myself this time.
Well, that's good. And your electric car, I would hope not.
Bye. Okay. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. There's one before the bad one. That's not that bad. At least to me. When they double text you.
You do that 1,000 times.
I know, because I got shit to say.
Hope is not a double texter. Hope's a quadruple at minimum texter. Hope's like Octomom of texting. Like, it's like you think she's done and she's popping out another one. Like, I'm like, girl.
I think of something else I gotta tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Unless you're a guy I like, then I don't, in fact, do that.
Then that she'll take that to her grave. She might have to tell you something like dire. It might be a 911, but she's already texted you once. She will take it to her grave.
I could be bleeding out.
Literally. And she'd be like, oh, and that's the only number she remembers. She'd be like, well, that's unfortunate. Here I
remember one time I was in a car accident. And I told the guy that I was in a car accident, and he didn't respond. And then I was afraid to double text that the ambulances were coming, so I just didn't say.
I have nothing to say to that. I have less than nothing to say to that.
It was.
Of course it was. Why wouldn't it have been? Like, who else could it have been?
Yeah. Okay. Saying the phrase, saying it. Okay, not typing it. Saying the words #blessed. If you're not Bruno Mars, get out.
And even if you are, you only got that one. He's only got that one good song. They go, "Hey, Jesus, hashtag bless." Yeah, right. That's it. That's the only good excuse you got. That's it. If you're saying it in conversation, no. 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 What? You pulled out my
Say, I am blessed.
Say nothing. Be silent. I don't know.
Giving a half-hearted response to something you've told them and then immediately changing the subject to talk about their thing. I've had people that are like, "How are you?" And I'll be like, "I'm relatively good, except this one thing's bothering me because X, Y, and Z." And they're like, "Cool, I'm doing X, Y, and Z." But I'm like, "You literally don't care how I am. You just wanted to tell me how you were." I deadass had someone be like, "How are you?" And I was like, "I mean, I'm kind of going through it." And they were like, "Cool, my grandma just died." Like, why did you just tell me I need a friend? My grandma just died. Don't try to ask me how I am. Just say you need a friend. I'd be like, okay. Cool, my grandma's dead though.
So that, okay, we've talked about this like off of this in like nausea, because like here's what I don't understand. There are certain words, especially with like me and Hope specifically, that trigger like a fight or flight response. And one of them is like when I'm telling you something or like whatever, and you're just like, "That's nice." Or like, what's the one that they always tell you, Hope? I don't remember your wording for that. But it's like,
I hope it all works out.
ugh. Or like, or something that alludes to, "I'm not going to ever follow up with this thing that's clearly a problem for you. So I hope that whatever we've talked about now is more than enough." Because I had some serious things go on that maybe as time progresses I'll talk about on this pod. But somebody at my job, okay, said to me, "I wish you the best. Good luck in everything." Now, trigger warning, because I said this in another video of mine and it sent about 5 men into a tizzy. I hope you choke. I hope you choke. I hope you choke, okay? Because you don't care what happens. I could have dropped dead in the parking lot and you would have been fine. You don't care.
For context, this wasn't just a random man at her job. Like, they actually hung out outside of work, were friends, will goof off. Like, this wasn't just a random man on the sidewalk. Like,
yeah, I didn't just go talk to my local hobo. Like, this was a person that I actually like communicated with.
This wasn't Hobo Joe, okay?
It's a restaurant, isn't it? I love that. If not, we should start one. Oh my god, the Hobo Joes.
If not, we should start one.
We're trademark, okay? We're hoboing the Joes.
Okay.
Oh. Anyways, if
we could serve toasted Cheez-Its for the appetizer.
Oh my. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
You were just that cat meme. I was like, oh.
Because I couldn't believe it. I had to expel something from my body. Are we house toasting Cheez-Its now? Is that what's happening?
In the pizza oven.
Since when do we serve pizza? We're getting off base here. Carry on.
Of course we'd serve pizza.
Hobo Joe's pizza?
Yeah.
Period. We call it a garbage pizza. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on.
We could have the meme of the ant with the sack, like on, and like a 12 by 16 on the wall. I don't know measurements, so I don't know how big that is.
drinks out of like tin cans.
We could use dirty napkins as decor.
Oh my god, we need to move on. We're gonna get canceled before our career even begins.
We won't use dirty napkins as decor. We could get all of the shoes that we find stray on the like roads and stuff. We could put them on the ceiling.
Who describes shoes as stray? You know, those stray shoes that ran away from home.
Have you never seen a stray shoe?
Is it actively looking for its owner?
Are stray animals ever actively looking for their owner? They're just fucking wandering.
I don't, you know, let me ask the local cats. I don't know.
I just see shoes like hanging out, like toppled over, passed out on the sidewalk. I feel bad for them, but I only ever see one.
The way you describe inanimate objects will forever take me out. She said passed out on the sidewalk. Like that shoe walked as far as it could, but was just like, I can't. Somebody call my mama. I can't help you anymore.
Stray, an orphan shoe.
And that's where my jokes end. Cheers.
How did we get here? Because I'm looking at the book and I'm like, how did we get? Oh, okay. Guy, not just any guy, Hobo Joe.
Hobo Joe.
Restaurant, Hobo Joe TM. And then stray shoes.
Stray shoes. Well, that should be like a dialogue, like a diagram.
12 by 16. What even is that? Like, I don't even know.
Inches or feet?
That's what I just said. I don't know.
I mean, that's two very different measurements.
Definitely not feet. It's not a mural. But it's like that big. It needs to be like that big.
Help. Anyways.
Of A Bug's Life, they're doing a series now. A Bug's Life series, apparently. I never even watched the movie like that.
No, I didn't either. That's somebody's favorite movie. We just like shit all over. It's a terrible movie, though, in case you're curious. All I can see is you dying above the book like every couple seconds. Do you need me to call someone? Are you okay? Holy shit. I think you caught into oblivion. Like, what just happened? Is that what she said? I don't think it is.
Cheese it. I breathed.
I'm sorry, what? You want to try that again in English this time? Or?
And the cheese it went straight to the back of my throat, but not the whole cheese it, just a fragment of it. So it started choking me.
Hey, yeah, hello. Like, what do you want me to do? I'll stand on my head. Huh.
My watch just told me I'm in a loud environment.
Bitch, you are the loud environment. Okay. Oh, but you edit that, please zoom in on you outside of the car laughing at me. Because that was really funny. Hey guys, so while Hope is gone, I don't know if she's gonna use this or not. While she's gone, what do you want to see from us? What do you want to have from the Sister Snack crew here? Because we're just aiming to please these days. Looking forward to having a series go on here. This is the start of a series. The series will probably be this chaotic. I mean, it's us. I feel like you should know that already. But you guys, if I ever get rid of this cough, truly, I'm gonna throw a party and like invite all my friends to my celebration. I've been coughing for actually almost a full month. It might be over a full month. It's ridiculous. Also, Alani knew. Please send your girl some Alani. I spend way too much money on these energy drinks. This is the kiwi guava flavor. Delicious.
What about kiwi guava? I was worried.
No, it's not. I was just, oh my gosh.
No.
Oh. Well, oh,
what happened? Hi, hello. Good morning.
We sound like we're on the last leg. Like, this is it. Like, don't expect anything from us next week because we'll be dead. Like, what happened? That might have been the most violent gummy bear eating I've ever seen.
Staring boldly into your eyes without blinking.
What's boldly? Oh no. I gotta issue eye contact. That would send me into
it doesn't matter if it's just if they're not blinking, it's bold. Like I don't
oh! I just smashed that lid on without blinking. Why are we not blinking? What are you afraid you're gonna miss? Like, who are you smiling while you're texting like that? What's happening?
I'm reacting to what you're saying and I'm like smiling and I'm texting Addie back.
Oh, I was like, I thought it was someone else.
No! Oh my god.
I was like, who got you smiling like that? I'm like, we cannot be doing this again.
You act as if I don't. This isn't my default face.
But you were reading.
No, I was typing. You just couldn't see because my hands was down here.
Goodbye. Ticonderoga. Huh? What did you say?
I was singing. It's my phone. It's my head. It's my voice. I bring the. Ready?
Wow.
What can you do?
Ticonderoga pencils.
You said.
This podcast is spiraling.
They start a sentence with no offense, but. No, okay. There's a difference between someone that like actually cares about you and saying no offense, but and there's a different and someone who thinks saying no offense gives them the right to say whatever they want.
That's like, I cannot stand that. I went to high school with a girl who didn't talk to me for, I swear to God, 2.5, 3 years because she thought I liked this guy. And I didn't. We were just friends. And then my graduation, literally our graduation was in May. We started talking again in like April. And if in May at our graduation, we had like multiple different things. At our graduation, like masks, so I went to private school, she was like, "Oh my God, I now know you actually didn't like him. And no offense, but I talked so much shit about you for those 2.5 years. And I told everyone you were a hoe and a slut." And I'm like, so that no offense really did a lot for me. Thanks. None taken. Let's walk across stage. Like, I don't care. But what is that? What though? People with so much power in those words, no offense, and then just go crazy left. Like,
how are you not supposed to take offense to that? 2 consecutive years?
Like, she didn't talk to me for like our entire sophomore, our entire junior, and most of our senior year.
No offense.
No offense, but nobody liked him. That's why he dated you. Like, since we're no offensing, like, since we're out here just fencing it up, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
no,
it kills me. Like,
if you're gonna say no offense and it's not constructive criticism, then just don't say anything. Just don't open your mouth.
Literally. No offense doesn't give you the right to like go completely out of pocket just because you said no offense in the beginning. Like, what are we doing?
It's on the posters on the wall. It's in the shitty magazines. It's in my phone. It's in my head. It's in the voice. Bring it back. It's all around. Okay.
I must ask you a question. Sorry, go.
No offense, but
I didn't talk to you. I thought you were a hoe.
I have never heard a more millennial thing come out of your mouth.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm also not a millennial. So.
Are you
actually? No. I'm literally like the cutoff. I'm like right before a millennial, and I'm actually this like weird floaty year. There's like 2 years
millennials. They've been like,
yeah, they're like floating in the middle where we're like not actually millennial age, but we're also like not Gen Z or whatever.
I fall into that cusp too.
Yeah, like there's like I think it's like 4 years in between the generations.
Because the phones came after we were born, but we still grew up with technology.
I think it's like 96 to like 2000, I think. Something like that. I don't know.
I feel like Gen Z should be the people that didn't really play outside, but like on their iPads. And that was not me. I was not, iPads didn't exist when I was a kid, okay?
True.
I was playing with the hose. I was playing, not the hose, like the sprinkler.
Not the hose. What hose are you talking about? I thought you meant like the water hose.
I did.
Okay.
But it sounded like I was playing with the hose. And I was like,
just like 6-year-old Hope out there with all her hose. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
She's been pulling from early, Hope has.
Oh, bye. Oh my God. And that was what Chris was like. I like powerful hose.
That was insane.
No, because I turned my head too, because it was on my TV and I was like doing something on my computer and he said that. I was like, yo.
Oh my God. I was playing with the Etch a Sketches. How old does that make me?
So was I.
Yeah.
I
Or
have a
like
big one and I
like
have
the
a
leaf.
mini one that I used to take to school in my backpack. It's like this big.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that. Did you have those magnetic things where like you draw and it was like a magnet and then you would like erase it?
Oh, like yeah. It has a pen and you take the thing at the bottom and it goes. I always
Yeah.
drew butterflies.
Mine had stamps. So you like stamp stuff and then you just
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, that reminds me of something. But first, I would always write like I heart so and so, whoever like my little crush was in kindergarten, and then I would erase it really quick. Oh my gosh, I used to love doing that. Do you remember those like little tables that were magnetic that had like the cars and stuff? And then you take like the things underneath and you like go like this and the car moves.
in the
Oh,
sand. Yes.
yes. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I used to love those things at the library. I would beg to go to the library. I loved the library. Story time, coloring time, train time. Oh, oh,
Um, and then I played with the like the magnetic like little they were like little shapes, but they were magnetic on all sides and you connect them. I played with those.
the mag formers.
Yes.
I had those.
And then
That wasn't until like my
no.
early preteens, though.
Yeah, that was much later. Yeah.
I
Um
think I was like 11, 12 when those came out.
yeah, I only played with those for like a couple months. I got sick of them really.
No, literally. Like I got them for Christmas and I think I played for them with them until like I was gonna say Shamrock Day, whatever that day is. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. If I made it that far.
Oh, I never made it that far.
I would every now and then I would find them again and I'd be like, ooh, fun. And then I'd get bored.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
what else? The I used to play the weird video games that you would get from the library that like in the CDs and then you'd have to take them home and put them in the computer. And I took home the Dora one with like the little game controller and you had to like jump over the like little like obstacles. Oh, oh my gosh.
uh,
I remember the Backyardigans spy game used to scare the crap out of me on noggin.com because I was always afraid I was gonna get caught
noggin.
by like the bots.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
space robots were my biggest op back then. Those things, bro, those terrified me. I
oh
was
my.
always so scared. When I played that game, it was like the equivalent of those games now that you play in VR to like get
Oh
scared. Like
yeah,
that was mine back
yeah.
then. Loki would probably get scared to this day playing
True.
it.
I definitely could see you getting scared of that.
Not even because it's scary anymore, just because I like have so many like dramatic getting scared memories attached to it.
Dead.
Like the music enough was too much. I had to play it with the music off because the music would give me anxiety. Dead ass.
I'm dead. I play with light brights a lot.
I don't think I ever had those.
I loved them.
See, my thing is like I didn't have Barbies growing up. I didn't have Legos growing up or Lincoln Logs or like stuff like that. I played with stuffed animals. That was my thing. Bear stuffed animals, specifically bears. So I have like a ton of bear stuffed animals, a ton of them.
Oh,
And like I made like this whole family. They're like cousins. So whenever I find more of like the same brand, I'm like, oh my God, it's a cousin. I have to get it. And then I take it to my like collection. But for real, like I played with Polly Pockets, but I didn't play with
oh,
Barbies or Brats or anything until Polly Pocket became like contraband. And then I didn't play with Polly Pocket. I love my Polly Pockets though. I had the Disney princess ones where you could like change their dresses and shoes, and then they always had mismatched shoes on because I always lost the little things. They were like this big.
They were so small, so small.
Like,
And then they made the magnetic ones, and kids were swallowing them, and they were like dying. Do you not remember that?
what?
I mean, it's beautiful. And I'm not into bald guys normally, but whoa. He's like 6'5". Anyway.
I don't find height attractive. Like, if you're tall, you're tall. I don't find you inherently attractive.
No, but like it's definitely a perk. Would you date a short guy? Like a guy shorter than you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, okay. Hypothetical situation. This podcast is derailed unbelievably. There's this guy. I would say he's mid on your scale in terms of like everything else. Like he's okay. He ticks some boxes, but not all boxes. But he's like 5'3".
What is he like? What are his good things?
Communication.
That'll do it.
That's
enough. That's enough. That is enough. You can stop talking. I will date the short guy. Thank you. I will take one short guy. Thank you very much.
A7 will put in my dollar and we'll wait for him to fall. Not all communication, just like I would say he's good at most communication, but he's one thing that like this is like a big thing for you, and that's why I'm putting it in here, is that like the little things he doesn't remember. Like he's good at communicating. Like if you're like both busy, he'll be like, hey, I'm busy. I'll reach out. I'll talk to you at this time, whatever, or whatever. All the other boxes, but like you say, oh, I really like gummy bears. And he gets you like a sour pack of Skittles because, oh, you said you loved them. And you're like, I didn't. But he's 5'3".
I don't like sour stuff, so no.
See, I would be a better boyfriend to you. I know. That's why I said it.
But like, here's the thing though. Is he funny? Because genuinely, if he's like really funny,
I wouldn't say really funny.
then no.
Made this old guy up. I've made this old man up.
Then no.
Then he's definitely got like some good one-liners. Like he sneaks in when he's there, he's there. But like when he's not, it's crickets. Like he's like and nothing happens. You know what I mean? Like
no.
When it flops, it's bad.
No. Red buzzer. Red X. No. 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 No, thank you. Next. Oh my God. Using an upward inflection at the end of every sentence. For people that don't know what that means, it's like they're ending every sentence as a question. But like even when they don't need to. Would that drive you insane? That would drive me crazy.
You doing it twice made me want to mute you, honest to God. I have never wanted to silence you so hard in my entire life. I have known you for a while and I've never been like, oh my God, please someone shut her down. That's crazy.
The only time I've ever done that in a row is when I ask multiple questions in a row.
That's different.
Like it's giving when I was talking about the toothpaste. I was like, wait, how do they get it in? Would there be a divider? And then would that divider be safe to like have in there? And would you feel it when you squeeze it? And like this and that? But like that's a set of questions. This isn't like statements that should not be questions.
Yeah. No, that's entirely different. Uh-oh.
A couple of these in here remind me of Elise, and I'm going to explain why.
Elise, baby, I'm so sorry. I have nothing to do with this.
Last ick pod. It's fine. Okay. She has a tendency to say words incorrectly. Like this says, telling you a book they got from the library. She says library. Yes, she says library. I also don't know if you picked up on this, but she says Valentine instead of Valentine.
Yeah.
That gets me good, gal. I can't do it. I really can't do it. She also says berserk instead of berserk. That gets me going so bad. And I never correct her on those. I'm like, I die a little inside every time she says them, but I never correct her because I love her. However,
you posted online.
However, Sierra did say something about the library, and I was like, thank you, because I thought I was the only one that was catching that. And apparently it's a New England thing.
Somebody fact check that, because
literally. She also says axed instead of ask.
The fact you can come up with these like off your head is crazy.
It's because they drive me insane.
Elise, baby, if you watch this, I love you.
I love you too, but fix it, please.
Fix it, please, is crazy. I've dated some people that would send hope into a coma in terms of spelling.
See, like, the stuff that gets me isn't so much like spelling or whatever. It's more like the grammar that gets me.
Oh,
like if you're using the letter U instead of just typing it out, just type it out.
You would die. Literally. I dated a guy who would say see you later, like with the 8R.
Blocked. Okay. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah. That was a lot.
Unless you're Avril Lavigne. No. Okay. Skater boy, take it and go. Thank you.
Skater boy. Carry on. I'm fighting losing my shit from that. I'm not gonna lie. That was gonna send me. But if I laugh too hard, I'm gonna wind up coughing my face off, and I don't want to do that. I'll tell you the story. You're not gonna believe this is true, but I swear on my life it is. I was talking to this guy, and this was in my like questionable era. So he was significantly older than me, and he worked at the school that I went to.
I'm so worried.
And there were so many things wrong with us talking to each other, but he was so much older than me that I said, I don't say LMAO or LOL or any of that. That's not really my thing, but I have started recently. And I used to then, like not often, but I would do it. And so one day he said something and it was just not worth like an actual response. So I said LMAO and he messaged me back and was like, what is that? I told my friends, I said, does this officially mean this man's too old for me?
At that point, it's just wisdom was chasing him, but he was faster. Because, come on.
My throat's making like a purring noise. Oh my god. I've never heard that. I'm adapting that to my daily life. My god. If somebody says one dumb thing to me, prepare for that to be my response. Indefinitely.
That was good. That was a good one.
Did you come up with that off the dome? That was insane.
I might have heard it somewhere. I don't even know. It just
I've never been so impressed. I'm impressed. I'm cackled. I'm ready to go. That was insane. The panic's crazy.
When they scratch their head and dandruff flies everywhere.
Flies everywhere?
Get some Head and Shoulders.
Oh, can I tell this story? There's a guy that I used to work with who people would like, I was never one of these people. I don't make fun of people like that. But he had like some kind of condition. But they called him like Ring of Flake because he literally had a white ring of dead skin around his whole chair and desk.
Dropping a contact lens on the ground and sticking it back in without cleaning it.
I don't even have contacts, never have. That's disgusting.
That's a staph infection waiting to happen.
This guy gets something in your eyeball.
You're not like, gonna clean your contact before you put it on your eyeball. On it. That's how we get sick, ladies and gentlemen. When stuff gets in your eyes, in your nose, in your mouth. You're gonna drop it on the dirt encrusted stranger ass dirty floor, and you're not gonna clean it, or even before you stick it back in your eye, you're just gonna put it right back in there. It didn't get dry when you dropped it. Oh my god, I had such an infuriating dream that my contact fell out of my eye when I blinked, and then I couldn't find contact solution. And this was at the boyfriend's house that I had in that dream. This was the same dream. This was last night's dream. God, if you're not cleaning your contact lens before you put it into your eye, that's ridiculous, because they make you take low-key classes when you have contacts. Because I remember when I first got contacts, they made me sit at the doctor's office and practice putting them in and taking them out before they let me go home, because they didn't want me to get stuck in my eye. At that point, you are sitting under the tree of knowledge and not a single fruit is falling into your lap. Because how are you just letting yourself do that? You are begging for pink eye.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But like, okay, I get annoyed when like an eyelash or a piece of dust flies into my eye. And like, you're literally, it's touching the floor. And you just go.
Same with people who just keep their contacts in overnight for multiple nights in a row. Weeks, actually. My ex used to keep his contacts in for weeks and just put drops in his eyes in the mornings.
That's insane.
Like, how are you doing? How are you not dying?
How are your eyes not on fire?
Because,
That's insane.
If I wear my contacts for too long and they get fuzzy, I'm like, that's it. They're coming out.
Fuzzy?
Like, there's times where, like, because I take them out every day and night when I use them, because I use dailies. I never had monthlies.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm like, but like, I would put them in, and then at like 8 a.m. and then by 11 p.m. my eyes would be getting dry, so they'd be like getting fuzzy no matter how many times I blink, because my eyes would just get tired, they're dry. So then I'd have to take them out and throw them away. I can't imagine having that every night and being like, oh, it's fine, I'm just gonna go to bed and then re-drop them in the morning.
That's disgusting. Also, Hope, I think I'm getting sick again, and I'm actually really, really over. Bro, I was healthy for like 45 minutes. I swear to God. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, two things. One, you've been sick the entire month of January, and two, January has been 5 centuries. This is the longest January I've ever experienced in my entire life. I feel like it has been eons since New Year's Eve. Eons. And we're still in January. No, literally, because I went on my thing the other day, and I was like, oh, I think I sent this. I was like talking about something I was going to send to you or release. And I was like, I must have sent this like a couple days ago, whatever. It had only been a day in the calendar. And I was so confused the other day because it was like the 21st, and I was panicking because I was like, oh my gosh, this giveaway that I entered ends on the 26th, and I'm like, I bet it's over. I didn't win, obviously. And then I went to check, and it wasn't even the 25th yet. Like, it was the 23rd. And I'm like, didn't we pass this already? It's only the 27th, and I don't know how. This is the longest month of my life.
I have officially been sick for a full calendar month. I got sick the Christmas Day. Literally Christmas Day was when this disaster started. And I have been sick ever since, on and off. I got healthy for, kid you not, a day, then got sick again. And now I'm sick again. And what's the funniest thing to me is about it being an Eon. I literally talked to my boyfriend. I swear on my life I did this. I said, oh my God, I forgot to pay our bills. That's how long January has been. I thought I missed February's bills. I thought, oh my God, I've missed our power bill. Our rent is late. I was convinced that I had missed the 1st of Feb by like a week and a half. I was like, I literally shot up out of bed this morning. And with my crusty, dusty vocals, I said, babe, what day is it? And he's like, it's like the 20, what the hell ever it is, the 26th. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, why? I was like, I thought I missed February. I thought I missed February's bills. I thought our rent was late. I thought all of my bills were late. I was like, oh my God, panic. Woke up in a panic ensued frenzy. And I was just like, because I was like, it's February 5th. It has to be. Because we've been in January for 97 decades.
In conclusion, all of our socials are in the description if you want to follow us. And Elise will be back next Sunday. Okay.
You forget what day we upload? What's going on?
Yes, because I always want to say Friday, but we film on Fridays.
Oh, yeah. Go listen to us on Spotify. Go rate us 5 stars over there. Go subscribe. Leave us a comment and a like.
If you're the first comment, we'll shout you out in our next pod.
There you go.
This is a really long episode. I'm gonna have to cut this down hella.
Uh-huh.
This is like our 4th recording.
This isn't really like, we kind of like grazed over icks and went into just chaos, but it's okay.
But stay tuned for Valentine's Part 2.
It will be a party. They are correct.
Oh God. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Millennial signing out.